Hello everybody, this is Dylloop and welcome back to another episode of Factorio Deathworld. So right before the episode started, engine finished getting researched and I went ahead and switched it to logistics 2. We're continuing on the same path to try and get a car so that we can take the fight to the biters a little bit more easily. Currently all of that is out of fuel. I might want to refuel that here shortly. So basically my end goal for the next few episodes is to get a car and stock it up with ammo and repair packs and all that good stuff, and hopefully start to push out to the biters. Some of you guys expressed comments that we would be having issues with iron, and I am well aware of that, because this iron patch is only 192,000 iron, but we do have a couple sections that aren't covered in miners, so if we do start running into issues, we can start panicking then. Because we will burn through that extremely quickly, right? So one of the things that I do want to do this episode is get the science production ramped up a little bit so that it's a little quicker. Right now the bottleneck is copper, of all things. So the furnaces are not even near full saturation on the copper line, so we want to just get more miners set up on it, and that should help us out. Let me get 3 more. Yeah, as we go, we should be able to get our car soon, like real soon, which will help us out a ton. We will need to conserve iron here, like as much as possible, so I don't want to be crafting like medium power poles, even though I'm capable of them now. We just want to kind of only get what we need. Okay, that should ramp up a little bit. This is waiting on copper cable. Well, it'll take a second to actually get there, won't it? Because it's yellow belt. I'm used to that quick response of the blue belt. And we don't have blue belt yet. We don't even have red belt yet. I'm not going to be making red belt anytime soon, at least until we get our iron situation figured out, right? Because it takes a lot more iron than yellow belt. We're going to unlock it here, but it takes 5 iron gears and 1 transport belt. So already right there, that's a lot more iron that we don't want to be using right away. Getting attacked to the north. It should be pretty defended though, so we're good. Right now we're at a very weird stage because there's not a whole lot going on as we sit and wait. But we can make our engine now. We do know that the car, I think it takes 8. It takes 8 engine units. We can go ahead and start getting those put together. Because it'll take a second. So 8 engine units, each one takes 2 pipes. We will need 16 pipes. So 5, 10, 15, 16 pipes. I need to just throw down an assembler for it. I'm just going to throw it here. These can't be crafted in your hand. So you do need an assembler. So we can throw the pipes there, we can throw gears in, and we can throw some steel into it. Let's grab some steel. Okay, and that should make a couple. Very nice. Again, Logistics 2 is taking a while because Green Science is taking a while. The reason it's taking so long is circuits. And they should start ramping up here again. I think a big problem is that only one of these is actually putting the circuits out on the belt. Might be a good idea to just go ahead and quickly upgrade that. We can also get more assembly machine 2s and start to kind of upgrade these as well. So I'm out of steel. Never have enough steel on me either. Maybe that'll speed it up? I don't think so, because copper's still going to be an issue, isn't it? It is going quicker. Yes, it is going quicker. Okay, so copper will keep being an issue at least until we expand this furnace setup. because right now we're fully maxed on the furnaces. So it might be a good idea to do that. We're gonna need a lot more stuff for it though. Most notably furnaces. We're missing one. Just do this. We're missing 30 furnaces. Let's go ahead and get those. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Each furnace takes 2 inserters, so we need 60 more inserters. That's going to take a lot. So let's grab as much iron as we can. Oh man, I had to sneeze. Didn't get to the button quick enough. Alright, 60 more inserters. We get 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 inserters. Everything else we should be good on. And we just take this all the way up. That's going to need to get moved. Underground belts. Yeah, so we could just do that. And then have this one just go up. No, I could just do that. There we go. Okay. So that gets that to fit in. Next, we need the inserters on all these, as well as this middle belt. So let's go ahead and get those. Is that one above? Why don't these line up? That's gonna bug me. No, that's it. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So we can just do that all the way down. And then we'll throw all our power poles in and get it turned on. That will massively increase our copper to the point where we're not using, or we're using every miner, which should help us go a little bit quicker. We need one on the outside too, yes. We need one here, here, here. Oh, I can't wait until I can get a good stock of medium power poles. Okay, so that gets that turned on, except for the top. What am I missing on top? Ah, this. Okay. Max capacity, which means now we are no longer having copper issues, which means we are fully outputting circuits, fully outputting these, which means science machines are now working as fast as they can, which means the science is working as fast as it can. Awesome. That's exactly what we were looking for. So we could get a couple more labs down. I think I can fit one more row before I would have to move the wall. I would have to go underground here, but that's fine. Cool. Eat up more of those science packs. Alright, so there's not a whole lot else I can do to speed that up other than get more labs, which we're not going to... I don't think we'll be able to support them anyways. So, I mean, these things are pretty much going as quickly as they can. I could speed it up. Yeah. I could get more labs as well as getting more... I might want to do that. Let's get another 6 labs? Why not? You know what? Don't craft them that way, though. Let's go get the stuff we need. Let's grab some circuits. Let's grab some gears. Look, I'm producing enough circuits now. I could probably turn that on. Okay, get 6 labs. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this belt and underground it, if there's an easy way to do that. I need some splitters. I don't think there's going to be an easy way, because a underground won't reach all the way across. Huh. Unless I build it over here. But then you have the same issue of trying to get the, I could just do this. It's going to be messy, but it'll work. Yeah, I like it. Always running out of underground belt. I'm hesitant to get a belt factory going because we're so low on iron. Okay, so that'll speed up our consumption of the science packs quite a bit. All of a sudden, we're not producing enough greens anymore. Or no, it's still slowly building up. Right? I think so. I think it is still slowly building up. I didn't pick up... yeah, I did pick up some. Throw them in there. Cool. That'll help us out. I might even want to just make 4 more. Can I fit them in here? Probably not. Or no, I could. I could go here to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make 6 more. I'd rather have more labs than I can feed than have science packs sitting on the belt. Because like I said, we're in a race against time at this point, more so than our iron, right? So no matter what, we're going to consume the same amount of iron by researching up to the car. However, the longer we take to do it, the more the biters evolve. The more the biters evolve, the harder it is to fight past them, and the harder it is to fight past them, the more iron we will use to do that. So it is more, I think, important to get speed in this situation. Okay, that biter, there's no turrets there. What up, pal? He made a desperate push. Where did he even come from? It must come from this base. Oh, look, there's another one coming. Okay, well, we know where they're coming from now. We'll just get this here. There we go. Walls. I don't have any walls on me. I can't make any either. Let's go grab some walls real quick. Alright, so, wall factory up here. It's turned off right now because I think we have a good number of walls for the immediate future. Let's just go to and reinforce that better. We're still getting attacks from the east there. The turret should still reach. Cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Just to make it look more even. Maybe get 2 more turrets here, and we'll put one down in the corner and one up here. Sounds like a plan. I'll throw this here. I'll throw one here. Okay, and that should secure that little corner there. So I don't, unless they might start heading for the science labs at some point, we might want to get a couple of turrets out this way as well. Let's go ahead and get those crafting up. In the meantime, I can finish connecting this. If I can, you know, place a belt without spazzing out. Okay, no, all those should cover each other. Okay, that gets the southern perimeter a little bit more secure. I don't really need turrets right here, right? Because they can't go through walls. So, they can't go through the cliffs. So that I'm not really worried about that one. And we get the inserters down for this science. Power it on. Again, we should be building up green science, but now we're not. Okay. So this is actually probably more than enough labs to support our current science production. So we have a couple options, either ramp up the current science production or just call it good. It's Factorio, right? So we're just going to ramp up the current production with some tier 2 assembly machines. So I'm going to start with green. Green's our bottleneck, which is odd since I built it to ratio, right? No, you know what? This is only half of the ratio, so actually the greens will always lag behind the reds. Because green science takes 6 seconds to craft, reds take 5 seconds. So reds already craft quicker, but I only have half of the machines on. I would have to add another row of machines on the other side to fully do it. But I think even with these blue machines, let me make 5 more of these. Missing steel. Let's go grab some steel. Oh, you know what's quicker to do that? There we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and only turn on half of this to the higher machines. What are you waiting on? Gears? What is gears waiting on? Iron? What is iron waiting on? It's getting eaten by everything else. Okay, so we might want to adjust that. Yeah. There's some more biters coming in. I might want to split iron off and make sure that this gets a direct iron feed. So we can accomplish that. Let's move this down by 1. 2. Put a splitter in here. Put that there. Spaghetti time. Oof. I can make these poles, right? No, I can't. I thought I unlocked those. Apparently I did not. Shit. There we go. Messy, but it'll work. And then we'll just take this up. Continue to go under. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to split this off. Okay. So it'll just help, I think, more evenly distribute the iron among the machines. Because right now the circuits are kind of stealing it all. The only downside to this is that this machine's actually going to get priority over this machine, these 2 machines. So it's still not going to be perfect. But who knows? Maybe it'll work. We will need to ramp up iron production slightly because we currently only have half of it turned on. Let's go get more miners out there, which makes me nervous to do. Like I said, our iron is limited. We're at 175k, and we are consuming about 1,000 a minute. right? So that's 175 minutes of iron left. So it's about 2 hours or so, maybe. 6 minutes to an hour. So a little over 2 hours of iron. And it's going to go even quicker if we start to really ramp it up. Yeah. Let's get miners. Anyways, yeah. We have our game plan. We're almost to that goal. Hopefully it works. I'm hoping that I'm able to push far enough with the car and this wasn't all just a waste. Because it could be very bad, right? Why am I crafting those? I need miners. And I started crafting assembly machines. Alright, let's just max out this row. I kind of want to leave like the little bits here and there so that in case we do run into an emergency, we at least have a little. I don't want to completely max out the patch yet. Oh, there's not even any iron there. While trying to place a machine. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 more. I'm out of iron. We'll grab more. Get those other 4 machines done. How much power do we have? We're pushing the limits of our power too. Sorry, I keep having to mute the mic. I'm kind of getting over a cold today. And, yeah. I keep having to cough and sneeze and stuff, so I keep muting the mic. You guys can probably hear the little pop as it cuts in and out. There we go. Maybe that'll help. We really don't want that anymore at all. Yikes. Just pulling the miners out that are dead. Get a better idea what it looks like here. We don't have much iron. Oh man, it's I hate to admit it, it is making me nervous. It was making me nervous the last few episodes, then some, and I wasn't mentioning it, and then people started mentioning it in the comments, and then I started thinking about it more, and yeah, it's making me nervous. For sure. Did you just happen to breach? We have spitters now. So, that's new. We should have our engines, right? We have 8 of them? Yes. Look, we got our engines for the car. Cool. We're close, right? This takes 400 research, and logistics 2 takes 800, so it's going to take half the time as the logistics. And logistics isn't moving that slowly. They should have ramped up iron, right? Well, as iron builds up on this side, we should start seeing it build up on the other side. Since the excess will go down. Ooh, boy. We might be having too much iron coming off of one belt. Especially the fact that the circuits are just getting the scraps that are left over from ammo production and all that. I can't believe those turrets are still running off of the non-good ammo. They still have like 40 rounds each, too. That doesn't even have an inserter on it. Let's go clean that up. It will never stock itself full of the piercing rounds if it doesn't have an inserter. I'll let them burn out the regular ammo. I don't care. But, yeah. And we might want to just kind of cover their back a little bit with a better turret. So I'll probably just stick one here. just so this can get covered. And then I will take out this and this. And we can throw these in these machines, let them burn them up. But I just want to make sure that they don't go down simply because they don't have the right kind of ammo in them. So we'll put a turret here. Cool. So we pretty much have the whole perimeter covered by turrets covering each other. At this point, it's just kind of like start tiling in more turrets where they're needed. Science is going well. Greens are waiting on inserters. Inserters are waiting on circuits. Circuits are waiting on iron. So is the transport belt. Okay. More iron. Even more iron. But it looks like we're maxing out the belt, so I don't know how much more I can actually get. Yeah, we're maxing out the belts here. This furnace array should support a full belt. Unless I'm not like fully... If this isn't fully compressed, but it kind of looks like it is. Let me do that. Oh, no, it's not fully compressed. It was close, but not quite. So we could probably get a few more miners out. If we wanted full compression. I'm going to leave it how it is. It's going to be relatively slow. I think between this episode and the next, I'm going to let the research just kind of pound through the research. But I'll be sitting here ready to start the episode if anything crazy happens, like if we get breached or something. Because that'll... I mean, right now it's just kind of... We're waiting. We can't really do a whole lot more expansion while we're waiting. So we need oil to go further. We need... for blue science, and we need more iron and copper before we start ramping anything up. So the idea is to go this way, secure this oil patch. That way we at least have oil. Worst comes to worst, we at least have oil. That should help us with other things that like flamer fuel and all that stuff. But after we secure this oil, simply just by getting to here, I'm only going to take out these two bases, throw up quick perimeter. That secures this copper, which is... As you can see, 3.6 million versus 146. Like, all these patches are going to be much bigger than the 166 that we have. Holy crap, that's already gone down by 10,000. That was 175,000 when we just looked at it. But somebody said that, I haven't double checked it, but I will. There's iron off this way, so we'll start fighting our way that way. For the iron patch that's that way. I don't know exactly where it's at. I'd rather not look at it either. I'd just trust ya. But yeah, I think we're going to call this episode. It's going to be a couple minutes short, but again, there's not a whole lot going on right now. We're safe, we're comfortable, and then iron's not quite dead yet. So once we start absolutely running out of iron, next episode we might end up needing to do steel or steam. Because, yeah, we're running low on power here. Anyways, guys, I will catch you next time. Thank you all for tuning in. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe and check out my Twitch in the description. And I will see you next time.